Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name, again, is Jeffrey Davis. I'm the host of the show. Thanks for tuning us in. Thanks to everybody. 2019, great year, breakthrough year in many, many ways. Population, guests, new video equipment, everything. The YouTube channel and this studio. Love the studio. Thank you, MTP Software, for putting this together for us. And our next guest, Jacqueline Ford, Manager of Business Development at Reveel.
Yes, Reveel.
Wow, did I get it all right?
You nailed it.
Right. For me, that was a French name. I had trouble. I'm not tuned into saying French names in English. But tell us about Reveel. And you are sent to us by the one, the only, the indomitable Jim Farrell.
Yes, absolutely. Met Jim down in Southborough, and he spoke so highly. So I'm so glad to be here. Thank
Highly
you
of
for
whom?
having me. Everyone.
Really? Okay, I didn't think it was. Yeah, okay. All right, it was balanced. Okay, so what is Reveel?
So we are a shipping intelligence company.
I knew that because I was listening to you in the halls.
Yep, and most people, when you say shipping intelligence, just kind of stare at you and don't really know what that means. So the best kind of way to describe what we do is to tell you why we do it.
You don't look like a shipper.
No, we don't ship at all. That's not.
No, you're selling intelligence, aren't you?
Exactly. So we're selling intelligence, and we work with companies that ship a substantial amount with FedEx, UPS, or DHL. And how this business came about was the majority of our company used to work for FedEx or UPS in the past, and they just realized that there was, almost no competition and very limited visibility. So actually, before I came to work for Reveel, I worked for a healthcare company, and I realized kind of the same thing, that hospitals that, were able to see what other hospitals were paying and had access to the information could use that information as leverage against their vendors and paid a substantially less amount than company or hospitals that didn't have access to that information were paying so much more for the exact same product. And that's essentially the issue that we were seeing in the shipping industry. So, some companies that were shipping a substantial amount were paying more than kind of these mom and pop shops that were just shipping here and there because no one had visibility to rates.
Because they hadn't, there were no real metrics, really, and so it was inconsistent from company to company.
Right. And FedEx and UPS, just like, many other companies, are for-profit companies, so they're looking to increase their margins, which is good for them, but is not always in the best interest of the clients. So what we did is we came in and are fully on the side of the clients, and we're able to take their contracts and compare it to our database of thousands of contracts at this point and really determine if they're getting the most competitive rates based on what they're doing from a shipping standpoint. And then if they're not getting the most competitive rates, we can help to renegotiate their contract and make sure that they're where they really should be.
Interesting. Is this a strange environment for you compared to where you've come from?
You mean the shipping industry?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's very different. I have
Much more male, isn't it?
So the thing
healthcare?
is, no, healthcare is very male, but shipping, you can work with almost so many different companies. So manufacturers, distributors, medical device companies, pharmaceuticals, e-commerce. If you think of all the things that any package that's ever arrived at your house, that is the business owner that we work with. Right. Any of those subscription companies that send things to your house on a weekly basis, monthly basis, quarterly basis, So it's not so much male dominated because, any business owner that requires shipping, which in this day and age is most because with Amazon presence, who wants to go out to a store? Everyone is just ordering what they want. We're working with all types of different companies.
So what's the history of the company?
So we're based out of Irvine, California. I started about 15 years ago. And again, it was just, two guys that used to work at FedEx and UPS and just saw this huge, discrepancy within pricing and really wanted to just lift the veil on the rates that these companies could offer you and really just bring more transparency to an industry that didn't really have any and wanted to be really on the side of their clients opposed to where they had been in the past and, maximizing margins.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is there a competition in the field?
Yep, there's definitely other companies that are doing what we're doing. We're the only company that only focuses on small parcel. So there's also freight companies that are doing this. And there's another aspect to the business where we have an audit service. So for companies that are shipping hundreds of packages a day, it doesn't make sense for them to audit all of these shipments internally. With FedEx and UPS, you only have 15 days to get credit back for a late shipment. And on average, there's about 5% of the shipments that go out are late. And so that's millions of dollars that's just left on the table because people aren't auditing their invoices properly. And when you're shipping that amount, it's difficult. You would need a full-time employee to do it.
Who's your target? Who are you trying to sell?
Like I said, we work with manufacturers, we work with distributors, we work with large e-commerce. We do have a threshold, so we work with any company that's shipping over $400,000 annually. So that is the minimum of the company that we work with, and then obviously all the way up.
Very, very interesting. If somebody's looking for you at Reveel, how would they find you?
So you can find me on LinkedIn. Also, we have a Reveel website, so it's Jacqueline Ford on LinkedIn, or you can go onto the company website, revealgroup.com. And, you can also apply for that free audit for any company
I think
right
that's
on
good,
the website.
the free audit. Tell us about the free audit.
Yeah. So like I said, the audit program it's a software that we audit your invoices on a weekly basis. And we can find every shipment that is late, all shipments that were billed incorrectly. So if it was supposed to go to a business, but it somehow has a residential fee. I mean, these are large companies and they make mistakes just like anyone else, but you have to be able to catch them. And you have to then apply for the refund online. And we can do all of that for you. Apply for the credits on your behalf. Then you see the credits come in. And we do that on a weekly basis and then give you a breakdown of exactly how we recovered the money, where we recovered it, whether it was late shipments, whether it was residential fees, whether it was address corrections, and that comes in and you'll just see those credits roll in. And so you can sign up for that on our website.
I think that's great. You're selling through a numerical system that can show you where you're really getting your benefits, so you're not really having to make a subjective decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. Again, talking to Jacqueline Ford. See, there's that French background coming out. Jacqueline Ford, Manager of Business Development at Reveel. Very interesting way of looking at your shipping. My name is Jeffrey Davis. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. Please check us out, radioentrepreneurs.com. Join us on LinkedIn. Join the whole team on LinkedIn. And if you know a company that may be interested or you're interested in, please connect with us. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this short message.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.